There's a couple of videos here to help you out with these sum and difference identities, which are what we're doing in class on Monday, but I want to give you a head start. These identities you can find in your textbook on pages 287 and 288. It's section 6.1 of your textbook. Hopefully you have that textbook in front of you. Okay, so it's a bunch of formulas, big surprise. The first one is sine of a plus b. So sine and then in parentheses a plus b is equal to sine of a times cosine of b plus cosine of a times sine of b. I have a jingle I usually use in class. For sine of a plus b, I usually just say sine, cosine, cosine, sine, keep the sign the same. Because again, it goes sine a cosine b plus cosine a sine b. The big takeaway is that there is no distributive property for angles. Like the sine of a plus b is not just sine a plus sine b, because sine's not a number, it's a function. So again, I may be going quick, but I realize you can pause and rewind. So I'm going to run through a couple examples that I'd like you to kind of work through as I speak them out. So suppose you wanted to find the sine of 75 degrees, which is not one of our memorized angles, and you need to do this without a calculator, okay? So I don't want a decimal equivalent, I actually want the value, the real exact value for sine of 75. Well, I'd have to break up 75 degrees, and this has to be rigged, and if you think about it, 75 degrees is just 30 plus 45. Right, so I really have the sine of an angle plus another angle. And if I use that sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B, I could break it up. So sine of 30 plus 45 is sine 30 cosine 45 plus cosine 30 sine 45. So it's a lot. And again, rewind if you have to. And then you can find all these values. These are all values in your trig chart, or not for you. I think they're memorized, right? Sine of 30 would be a half. Cosine of 45 is root 2 over 2. Cosine of 30 is root 3 over 2. Sine of 45 is root 2 over 2. So when you multiply 1/2 times root 2 over 2, you get root 2 over 4. When you multiply root 3 over 2 times root 2 over 2, you get root 6 over 4. And you get a common denominator there, so you can actually add those up and get root 2 plus root 6, the whole thing over 4. So sine of 75 degrees, again, it's an ugly radical. It's a big fraction. It's root 2 plus root 6 over